and I wanted to talk about that because you my bro, like you were the catalyst for Force the Boat. And let's just talk about that real quick. You know, you was on Jimmy Dore's show and you called out AOC, and somehow, some way, some way the narrative got changed and all the attention was drawn on Jimmy Dore. And everybody forgot that you were the reason the Force to Vote was even created. Like, it was you. And I was like, well, we're forgetting the message. We're forgetting the policy. Everybody's focusing on Jimmy Dore and his and whatever, personal issues. Got other podcasters, other people on the left going attacking him. Ridiculous shit, bullshit. He stole Twitter for like 2 weeks. Y'all remember he stole Twitter. He stole everything for 2 weeks. Attention. But it worked in a sense. I believe AOC was indirectly, tweeting away, trying to bullshit and gaslight. And in a sense, it got enough attention to now people are aware, like, wow, the squad is, they had a hashtag fraud squad. I won't go that far because I respect a few of the members. I definitely respect Cori Bush because I had one brief conversation with her months ago, and I could tell she's a real one, like, so to speak. She's a real one. It's just that I'm not sure how much power she holds yet, her being a freshman. I'm hoping that she'll get there, and she'll probably be one of the ones that will put her neck on the line. I thought she was going to do it by withholding her vote for Nancy Pelosi, but that didn't happen. Gaslighted there. I thought she was, but then the second round or whatever, she voted for her. But just speak about that whole spiel with Force the Vote. Like, what do you think happened there? Like, why don't do it?
I mean, it's ego.
Right.
It just is. It's ego. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because whenever you're putting yourself, I mean, this is coming. Look, football is the ultimate team sport. Okay.
That's true.
You put everything on the line for your teammates. You put everything on the line for the end goal, right? And if that means I have to come out on a play because Austin Eckler does the play better, or he can run this play and he's more, he has a better tool set for that specific play, I will gladly come out the game, okay? Because at the end of the day, I want my team to win, okay? In the beginning of Force the Vote, that's what I saw. And that's why I was so excited and so energized, and why I felt like, okay, I need to use my platform, whatever little following I have, to pressure AOC, to pressure the squad to do this, because this is a great thing. The squad actually, for the first time, progressives, we have institutional power. We have a voting block that can actually affect something, affect some change, right? And so I was like, this needs to happen. And so I'm going to do everything I can to push this strategy. I saw Sam Cedar had been on board for it. He hates Jimmy. He does a Jimmy video every week.
Oh my God. I seen this matchup.
It's bad.
Yeah.
In the beginning, he was for it. I was like, holy shit. Like, Jank was for it. Him and Jimmy have been into it for a while. Yeah. I'm like, this can bring us all together. We haven't had anything since Bernie dropped out that we can really come together and push for. So I was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. AOC came back and responded with some, I'm just going to say it, some bullshit excuses. And the reason I know they're bullshit is because by the end of Force the Vote, she was saying completely different excuses than she was saying in the beginning, right? Because she had seen what other people were saying, defending her, defending the reason not to do this. And
not only that, but not to interrupt, but she ended up using the same excuse for why they should impeach.
Yeah.
Later. Mm-hmm. Like what you were saying, some of your defense for Force the Vote that she was saying wouldn't work, she then used as a reason why Congress people should impeach, to get people on the record and hold them accountable, that she was telling you was a bad reason for people to force the vote. So it didn't wash.
Exactly. And so, I mean, everyone saw that. I don't want to really relitigate it too much, but by the end of it, I was really kind of discouraged, because I see that even on the left, there are people that will put their ego or their love and adoration for politicians, whether they agree with us or not, they will put that above pressuring them to do something that they said they would do. We came together as a left and said we wanted to do is put pressure on these politicians and so that they support us. And then when the time came to do it, you know, people didn't want to step up to the plate and do it, and instead chose to defend, you know, ad nauseum the squad, which, you know, is frustrating. But I think it really is going to inform the rest of these 2 years, right? Because if you're not pressuring Joe Biden for the COVID relief healthcare plan, because he's just going to, you know, give huge amounts of money and dollars to insurance companies and whatnot. If you're not going to pressure him on that healthcare plan, then how the hell do you think you're going to pressure him into doing a public option later? Something that's even bigger, something that's even a more massive undertaking. If you're not going to pressure him on this small thing, why would I ever believe you're going to pressure him on this large thing, right? So that's why we need to actually like hold them accountable, because it's only going to get more difficult.
Right. Remember when we're going to push him to the left after the election, laws.
Right, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. If you're not doing it now, when it's actually pretty easy to, considering everyone's still paying attention and people want these checks. He's at the beginning of his presidency. Obviously, a new elected president has a lot of power. If you're not going to do it now, then trust me, in a year from now, when America's reopened and people are traveling and sports are going on and people are taking cruises and everyone's going about their life and no one's paying attention anymore, because that's what we do in America.
Right.
It's going to be even harder then. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I think this is important.